give you some really cool traits. If you were to be a really brilliant negotiator, what do you reckon you've got to have? So we'll go through them one at a time. I think you've got to be creditable. Who believes in that? Absolutely. Now, how do you create credibility? How do you create this aura of credibility? What are some of the strategies that you would have? Okay, I'll give you one example. Who actually has a business card which has the word founder on it? Okay. Is there a weakness in having founder on a business card? What does it say about your business? It's small. I will challenge you that a better title might be general manager. Because what does general manager say about your business? It's big! I'm managing people! I'm on the choo-choo train! Wow! So that establishes credibility. What else? How else would you establish credibility? Come on, what are some of the tactics that you would potentially use to establish credibility? Write a book. Of course you would write a book. But what do you... Degrees, awards? Yeah. A really quick thing that I would strongly suggest you do, make sure you populate your LinkedIn profile to make it brilliant. If you're negotiating with anybody worth their salt is actually going to put your name into Google, and the question is, what do they find? Because ultimately, that's what people do, don't they? You know, anybody, anytime that I am in a negotiation, before the person even walks into the front door, I've already typed their name into Google. I'm not stupid. I've gone into the LinkedIn profile, and now I'm going to myself, are they a big hitter or are they a lightweight? Here is the key. Market yourself as a big hitter. So I think that's pretty important. What else? Yeah, write a book's really cool. I love the idea. Anything else? Yeah, media attention. Also dress too. Dress appropriately. You know, people will judge you in the first 6 seconds. It's unfair. We know it's unfair. What else? Anything else? Absolutely. Fantastic. Use the plural, not the singular, to actually say we're doing that. So that's how you establish credibility. How else would you establish credibility? Set the agenda. If you want to negotiate really well, control the agenda. When you have a meeting with someone, purposely document exactly prior to advance what you want to talk about. Don't focus on getting the result that you're looking for. Don't allow the other party to control the agenda. You control the agenda. Number 2 principle, I think you've got to have amazing communication skills. Do you agree? You've got to be brilliant. Not brilliant, but you just got to know how to communicate with passion. Can I give you the greatest single quality of communication I fundamentally believe is passion? If you have passion, you will go far. Because passion excites people. And I think you've just got to understand how to communicate visually, auditory, kinesthetically, operate in all 3 modalities, right? And understand how to do that. I think the other thing is you've got to know how to conclude. You agree? You've got to say you want an outcome. Now, this is a bit like selling. You know where a lot of people fall down? They don't know how to close. They reach an agreement. It's the same in negotiation. They don't know how to conclude. They don't start with the end in mind. I think you've got to be able to present. And I would strongly suggest that you use visual things to present with. If you can do amazing diagrams on the fly when you're presenting your vision to people, no PowerPoint, on the fly, it builds your credibility. Because anybody can do a PowerPoint presentation, but not a lot of people can transport their ideas on the fly. People go, wow. Like have a blackboard there and just start drawing it up, start drawing your vision and do all this sort of stuff, and they go, wow. You've probably done it 100 times, doesn't matter. It looks like you've done it for the first time. And I think you've got to know how to evaluate data. Now, in my day, we didn't have computers. We didn't have internet. Data evaluation is the ultimate negotiator's dream. Because ultimately, you can negotiate now because you have this enormous ability to search, don't you? It's brilliant, isn't it? It's like, wow. Wow. Because you've got to build credibility, and credibility sometimes comes from facts, and facts can be generated from the internet about what your competitors or their competitors are doing. Because sometimes they're more concerned about what their competitors are doing than what you're doing. Use it to your advantage.